Hello everybody, today we'll be learning how to solve a Skewb. So the Skewb is one of the easiest puzzles to solve. However, the people who buy the Skewb do not really get into the understanding of the turning of this puzzle. So first of all, we are going to learn the notations of the puzzle. So the way to scramble it is to keep green in front, white on top and red on your right side, and you just keep this little corner facing towards you. So the point of this corner should be facing towards you. This is the green, red, white corner, and the moves go like this. This is R. Again, this is pretty similar to how you would do R, the right move on a 3x3. So this is R, which is turning the right side clockwise. This is R prime. Then this is L and L prime. Then this move is U, and this is U prime. Then we have got this one at the back, which is B and B prime as well. This is B prime and this is B. So this is as far as the notations of the Skewb would go. So now actually learning how to solve the Skewb, we'll just give it a little bit of a scramble here. I'm just gonna use a hand scramble here. Let's see if we can give it a good scramble here. So basically, the solving of the Skewb requires just the memorization of just one algorithm, and that is the sledgehammer, which is basically R prime F, R, F prime on a 3x3. The performance of the sledgehammer is the same on the Skewb, but just a little bit different. So here we go. This looks like pretty much a scrambled Skewb. So the first thing you want to do is find the white center, and here it is. Now you just place all the white corners over here. So we just look around, there's already one in place over here, and we are going to orient them the correct way too. So this is the white, blue, red corner. So we have to find the other white, blue corner and place it over here. So we can see that this is already in its place but misoriented. So I'm just going to bring it to one of these places in the bottom layer. So I'll just bring this over here. Now to insert this over here, this white side must be facing towards this. So I'm just gonna try and maneuver. So I just turn this way, and now the white sticker is facing towards the right side. Now I can just slice it up like this, and we have these two corners oriented correctly. So now we have to find the white and orange corner, the other one with the green sticker, and I can see that it is already over here. So what you want to do is, now to place this corner on top over here, we have to make sure that this white sticker over here faces towards the left side. So I can easily place this towards the left side by doing this move. It does, however, move this solved corner out of place, but we are not going to mind about that because this is just going to be a temporary movement for this corner. So we'll just move this away for a while here while we insert this. When we have inserted this, we can bring this back. So now we have three corners in place. Now this step is pretty intuitive. If you play around with the Skewb for some time, you'll get into the habit of just making these corners intuitively. You don't need any algorithms for this. So it's going to be pretty easy to learn. So we just have got the final corner over here. We have to insert this over here. Once again, as I said, the white sticker has to be on the left side to insert it into the top right. So I'm just going to move this like this, and we have again dislodged the corner that was placed over here, but again that's temporary, so we won't mind. We'll just place this over here and we can bring this back. So now we have all four corners in place. So for your ease, I'm just going to give you another little example. All right, let's just mix it up a little bit more. By the way, if you want to know what Skewb is this is the Moyu magnetic Skewb. Really, really nice Skewb. All right, so this time we have two corners on the top. Let me just move it around. So we have no corners on the top. That would be a nice case. Alright, so we have no oriented corners on top. There is one over here, but it's not oriented the correct way. So I will find a corner in the bottom layer. So this is one of those corners which could be inserted to the top, and now I can easily insert, because the sticker is facing on the right side, I can insert it into the top left by just doing this move. So now this is into the top left. Now I'll have to insert the white, red and blue corner over here. So I'll be just finding that, and it is over here, and it is in the correct spot because I want the white sticker to be facing towards the left side, and so I can easily insert this by doing this move. So just I'll just be placing the white, blue and orange corner over here, and again that's in the absolute correct spot. I can just turn it around and place it over here. Now for this corner to insert here, we have to make sure to first turn it over like this, and you have seen this example in the previous solve as well. So I can just turn it around like this and temporarily move this corner away from its position. I can insert this one, and then I can bring this back. So now we have all the four corners of the white face solved. Once you do that, you have to flip your Skewb around, and we have to orient the corners of the top face, and these are the yellow corners. Now you might be wondering that this center should be yellow, but that is not the case. The centers are free to move around in a Skewb, so we'll be adjusting the center later, but first of all we'll be adjusting and orienting all the corners on the top. So what you want to do over here is there are only 2 or 3 cases possible. This is the first case. So what you want to do, when you have these diagonal corners on the top, you want to keep one corner with you facing towards you, and this should be on the front right. Then you will do this sledgehammer move, and it's pretty easy. So you will grab this whole piece and just bring this down, and then bring this whole piece down, and then move this up, and then move this up. So now you have moved into the second case, which is 2 corners over here and 2 corners facing out towards this right side. Now for this, what you have to do is keep these 2 like this and keep the headlights on the right side. Now you repeat that move once again, which is a sledgehammer, which is like this. Once you have done this, all the corners will be oriented. However, I got lucky in this case, and the yellow center came on top, but that is not the case every time. So here's the case where after solving the corners, the yellow center is not on top. So once you have oriented all the corners, what you want to do is keep the yellow center at the back side. So that would be away from you, and you want to repeat that move of doing the sledgehammer, which is R prime, L, R, L prime. Then you want to do a Y2 rotation or a 180-degree move like this, and you want to repeat that alg. So again do that sledgehammer, and now you'll have the yellow center on top. So that is as far as the center orientation for the top layer goes. Once you have done that, now you'll have just these centers misaligned. So for this, what you're going to do is search for a pair of opposites. Now as I see, red and green are not opposites over here, so I'm going to move green and blue are opposites. So that's a nice case we have got here. So what we want to do is we want to keep the opposites in such a way that the other center is on top. So I'm just going to keep it in this way, the green over here, the blue over here, and the other center should be over here at the back side. So what I'm going to do here is keep these 2 centers, which are opposites, on the front and top, and the other center is going to be on the back. And I'm going to repeat the move that we did to orient the center, which is the sledgehammer, and then we are going to do a Y2 or 180-degree rotation and repeat that sledgehammer, and you will have your Skewb solved. Now there could be 1 or 2 more cases. I'm just going to go through that, so let me set that up. All right, wait. Yeah, so this is one of the more common cases you can encounter when you're solving the last centers. So this is when none of the center is solved. So here what you want to do is you should not worry over here, but you should just do that move which I just told you, which is the sledgehammer, then 180 degrees turn, repeat the sledgehammer. Now you are guaranteed to have at least one center solved. So once I have done that, now I'm going to search for a pair of opposites. Blue and orange are not opposites, orange and red are opposites, and they're also in the correct position because I have to keep one in the front, one opposite in the front, one opposite on the top, and the remaining center at the back side. So this is the perfect position for this. Now repeat that move to solve this Skewb, which is sledgehammer, Y2, sledgehammer, and you'll have your Skewb solved. So this was a pretty easy solve for this cube. It's a pretty easy solution as far as this puzzle goes. It does seem hard when you first get it, but believe me, it's not hard at all. I learned it in about 5 minutes of trying to solve it. So it's pretty easy to solve. You just have got to learn this one move, which is the sledgehammer, and you have got to just repeat that over and over again in different scenarios. So just practice this move when you get your Skewb and you are good to go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned from it. If you did enjoy and you did learn a lot from this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Give me comments on how to improve my content in the future, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.